Is that ever a future for McDonald's where you might bring in a Mexican sideline into so that your franchisee can have the McDonald's and Donald Trump's nemesis across the road with no walls in between?
Well, no, I think we say different aces in their places is a common thing. I mean, that's why you probably don't find a McDonald's situated under another group where a franchisee's got a tire company and a McDonald's. Do you know what I'm saying? Highly respectful to those companies, but our franchisees and our operations is a streamlined athlete that knows how to play a particular game, and that's where we keep it. Expert in food, expert in people, obsessed with customers.
How do franchisees participate in that innovation of the Egg McMuffin or the Big Mac sort of concept?
So the Egg McMuffin was invented by a franchisee. And you talk about innovation, you talk about how deep is your relationship with your franchisees. So we have different forums. We have many. One of the forums is called the Marketing Leadership Council. 7 franchisees sit on that marketing council. We meet every single month for a full day, and we look at everything from product, we look at everything from research, consumer and business insights, and they are our thought partners. So whatever you see in the industry, all right, is co-created with our franchisees.
So a lot of the criticism of McDonald's is that you catch kids when they're young, you get them addicted to the fries because you give them Disney toys, and you're part of some evil conspiracy.
For us, it's not about the big birthday party of 50 people on a Saturday. It's not about that. It's about the occasion, that small, special moments of a closely knit family of 4 coming in on a Saturday, or mom with daughter coming in after netball. That's who we are as a brand, and the toy is just the cherry on the top. But the food is what they come from, I think. 21 years ago, around this week, McDonald's came to Cape Town with drive-through. And hopefully in a humble way, there wasn't any other drive-through in Cape Town. And now drive-through is part of our lives. We've got 250 restaurants. We're a small number. 82% of worldwide EBITDA for McDonald's worldwide brand comes from 11 countries. And those 11 countries, obviously, they will hold on to. The other countries are typically master franchised.
The franchisee, there's a considerable responsibility on that franchisee to make it work. You can't foresee every single eventuality in the queue, whatever the issue might be.
We actually don't call our franchisees. I'm just being polite to you today. We call our franchisees in McDonald's owner-operators, because we expect them to own and operate. 100% best endeavors. Not a passive investor that you're going to invest in a business and put a manager in there to run it. A single restaurant owner-operator, you are the manager. You're opening that door, you're talking to the customers, you're running that shift, you're making an order, you're placing your schedules. A dual store franchisee, you've got 2 managers. 3-store franchisee, now I've got an infrastructure. So it's hard to be a McDonald's franchisee. It's hard work, it's a full-time job. But hopefully when you speak to the majority of them, it's rewarding and it's worth it.
What's the biggest mistake, common mistake, that franchisees make?
I would say there's probably new franchisees coming into the system. So new franchisees coming into the system, I would probably say mistake number 1 is you really don't understand the real mechanisms of the finance of the business. I mean, we all practice, we're all educated in different areas of finance, but do you really know how to make money? And do you know what the difference between cash flow is, all right, and gearing up your business? And I think that's fundamentally a big conversation we want to translate. How do you make a rand? That's point number 1. I think another mistake that new franchisees don't or do is they don't speak to existing franchisees in the network. So you're doing your DD or your due diligence and you're understanding what's happening in the business. Go and speak to franchisees who've been there for so long. Go and understand what's happening in the business. Understand the challenges. Go understand the different phases that you're going to go through in your life. Understand who this McDonald's is and how to partner with them and how to influence them. And then the third mistake probably is understand clearly roles and responsibilities. What is my role as the franchisee and what is the franchisor's role is? For McDonald's, the franchisor owns and controls the brand. For McDonald's, the franchisee owns and controls the business.